I'm Jen, and thank you so much for checking out Your Best Work Life. Here it is my mission to help you get clear on your goals and communicate your values so that you can achieve your career goals and find fulfillment in what you do to enjoy your life. If you are watching this on my website, liveyourbestworklife.com, thank you so much for stopping by. Please be sure to subscribe to my email newsletter. That way you're kept in the know on all of my new content and all of my behind the scenes tips, tricks, and best career and job search advice. If you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you're made aware every time I release a new video. Today I want to talk about resume don'ts. The job market is crazy right now. There are so many openings and unemployment is steadily declining. So if you are someone who's thinking about looking for a new opportunity, now is a fantastic time, but your resume needs to be dialed in so that you can set yourself apart from the sea of competition and likely unqualified resumes that you are going to be going up against. My first resume don't is don't use generic statements. Your resume is your first impression on paper, and it should make you stand out, not blend in. So make sure as you are reading through your resume or updating it before you apply to a position that it's not just a bunch of random tasks and responsibilities that you've had over the years. It is really key that your resume speaks to your specific value, what you have accomplished, and how you have helped previous organizations in the past. So get the fluff and the wasted space off of your resume and make sure that you have impactful, focused, and concise statements that really help to highlight the best of your experience, especially as it relates to the position that you are applying to. My second resume don't is don't make assumptions. When you are applying for a position, oftentimes when people are updating their resume, they choose to leave out certain responsibilities or keywords or things that have been pretty major in terms of their growth, their career development, or how they've progressed in a particular opportunity. And they leave those things out because they're trying to be concise, like I was talking about before, but they assume that the person reviewing their resume will know that they have certain experience. And I just want to caution you to not make assumptions like this, because oftentimes, probably more often than not, when you are applying for a new position, your resume is being reviewed by some kind of technology, AI or ATS system, before a set of human eyes ever gets to your resume. So it is important that you are not assuming that whoever's reviewing your resume will automatically know that you have certain experience or that you've worked with certain technologies or software or whatever it might be. So anything that is critical to a particular position that you are applying for, make sure that is included in your resume. Also, don't assume that someone has actually seen your resume. When you apply for a position, like I was saying, a lot of times an ATS or some kind of technology is reviewing it first. So oftentimes when you're not hearing back, that's why. So keep that in mind as you're approaching the job search process and as you're updating your resume. Number 3, don't forget to customize your resume. This is so critical. I've kind of touched on this in my previous points here, but it is absolutely imperative that you are taking the time to update and customize your resume for each position you apply to. Now, I'm not saying you have to rewrite your entire resume, but you do need to customize your objective, your highlights, the accomplishments you're choosing to include to really speak to the position that you are applying to. So whether it be highlighting certain accomplishments that are listed in the job description or industry verbiage or industry experience that you have, or something that may resonate with a particular decision maker or company that you're interviewing for. Anything that you can use to find common ground and highlight your relevant skills, experience, accomplishments, etc., do it. Customize your resume every single time you are serious about pursuing a particular job opportunity. Number 4, don't forget to proofread. Your resume is your first impression on paper, and it should be pretty darn near perfect. So make sure that you are taking that time and maybe even asking for some help from another person, family member, spouse, whoever it is. Ask someone else to read through your resume. It is very easy to overlook your own mistakes, your own grammatical errors, because you know what you were trying to say. So get some help. Have an objective third party read through your resume to help you identify any mistakes you've overlooked, anything you've left out, or maybe if you've made certain assumptions in the way that you've written your resume that wouldn't really make sense to someone who didn't know you or your particular experience. So it can be incredibly valuable to have an objective third party read through your resume, not only to find any potential grammatical errors or typos, mistakes, etc., but just to help give you some perspective to make sure your resume makes sense and it reads well and highlights what you're looking to do. Make sure your resume is highlighting the best of your skills as it relates to the next career step you're looking to make. Let's quickly recap these 4 resume don'ts. Number 1, don't use generic statements. Number 2, don't make assumptions. Number 3, don't forget to customize. And number 4, do not forget to proofread. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and watching this video today. I really hope it was helpful as you look at revamping your resume and pursuing your next career opportunity. If this was helpful for you, please be sure to like. Again, don't forget to subscribe and share this with anyone else who might find it helpful as they're looking to make their next career move. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time on Your Best Work Life.